Today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful bag. So we are going to learn everything about the bag. This is how it looks like. And inside it has a lining and two parts where you can put your things. You can put here and you can also put here. So we are going to be learning how to make this bag. So these are the things we are going to use to make the bag. We have this gold yarn, it's macrame yarn. We also have white here, and we have this, the ones we use to hold the bag here. Hope you can see these ones. Yeah, I'm going to use them in gold, and then a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. So let's get started. So we are going to start by chaining 30. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. So this is our chain. After that we are going to make single crochets. So hope you can see this. We are going to be making single crochets here. So you start from here and make single crochet. Make sure you don't make it so tight so that it doesn't disturb you. So we are making single crochets up to the end. And then we make the last one here. So after making the last single crochet, you're going to make one chain. After that one chain you turn. This is where we made the chain, and then we are going to turn and we make single crochets again. So we are going to make 5 rows of single crochets, and then let's meet after making the 5th row. I'm now done with the 5 rows, as you can see. So I'm cutting this off, and then we are going to need 10 of these. So I already have these 5 gold ones, and also I'm using white. I also need 5 white ones. So what I'm going to do is to join them together and come up with the pattern that I need. So let's go and let's join them now. Before, let's first work on this, then we can join the other one later. So this is how I join them. Put them together like this. Then you get your yarn. I'm using this very color. So I'm starting to join right from here, from this corner here. So this is it. We are going to also join with single crochets. It is a bit tight. So here, so I'm going to add another one. And then a third one. A fourth one. So hope you can see it's very easy to join these. This is the fourth one. And then the fifth one. And then we have something like this. Hope you can see this. We have something like this. So what we are going to do is bringing this white one, and then we put it in the middle, not on top. It's going to be like, so we are going to put this. If I put this one on top, it means it is going to come like this, that, this, and then this. This is what we are going to do. So I'm going to join this one straight right here, and then we continue. So in the last one here, I'm putting in this one, and then also here. Since it is a corner, I'm going to make 3 single crochets in that very space, 2 and then 3. This will help us bring out the corner properly. Yeah, so that is it for that one. Then we are going to continue with single crochets like we were doing. You make sure it goes up in the white one and also down in the gold one. Again, it has to go up in the white one and also down in the gold one. and then here up in the white one, and then in the gold one, then up and then down. So we are done with the first white, you see. So I'm going to put a second white, but instead this one is going to be put, I can't put it here because it won't be bringing out the pattern that we want, so I'm going to put this one behind instead. So here we go through the gold one first, and then the white one. So you see, this is what we have. I'm adding another white one and I'm putting it on top. So again, I'm adding white behind like this. And then at last we have our last white. So I'm putting this on top here. Then last we have this. So like we did here, since this is the corner here, I'm going to make 3 single crochets in this corner. The reason why we make 3, they help us bring out the corner properly. So that is 1 already. Have 2 and then 3. So that is it. This is what we have so far. So what I'm going to do right now is to join here. Let me first join the first one, then I'll show you what we are going to do. Let me finish with this first one. The same way we've been doing from the beginning is what we are going to continue with here. And then this here will be our last. Okay, it's already there. So here we are going to now start making the pattern here properly. So with this pattern we have here, now this one comes on top like this. Hope you see this. So now I have to make this one from the top here. So my hook goes between this one into this and then down here. Again here. And then here. So this first one and the second one are done. I'm going to add another one. So the third one is here. We do the same thing. This one comes from down. So this is it. And finish the last one here. So now we have the fourth one coming in. Here. So we're now going to have the last one. Oh, I forgot to remove this, so I cut this off. So we are putting the last one. And then it's another corner here, which means I'm also making 3 single crochets in this corner also. So I have one ready, and then 2 and 3. So we have our 3 single crochets. This is what we have. Now I'm going to join this side the same way I've been joining here. So let's meet after there. So we are now done with this part here. Hope you can see it. So that is the part that is covering here, this one here. We are done with it. Now we are going to work on this back part. So after reaching here, we are going to chain 1 and then return our work, and we are going to make single crochets here, So when you reach the end here, we are going to make 1 chain again and turn, and this is what we are going to be doing until we get the size that we want. So we are going to be making single crochets all through. So keep making your single crochets. I don't know how many rows that I'm going to make for this, but I'll come back and I'll tell you how many I've made, and we'll see what to do next. I'm now done, and this is what I have. So I'm going to measure it so we know how many inches we have. So we have 15 inches. Yeah, we have 15 inches. That makes them 30, let's say 38 centimeters. So this is it. From here we are going to see what we are going to do next, and we are going to make the parts for here. We are going to make one which is going to cover here, and yeah, we make one covering this side and this side. So we are going to use white. So we are using this white, and we are going to make a chain of 7. So after making the chain of 7, we are going to single crochet in the back loop. This is our back loop, so we are going to single crochet in the back loop. So after that we chain 1 and turn again. We are going to single crochet in the back loop, and then, sorry, this is not the back loop. Here we are just going to single crochet all through, and we are going to make like, we are going to make like 6.5 inches or 6.5 inches. So let's do that, and then we meet after. So I'm now done with the part I was making, so I'm going to cut off the yarn, and I'm going to put a canvas. So this is the plastic canvas that I'm going to put. It's going to be on the side, and I'm going to bind it up with the gold yarn. So so for this particular corner I'm supposed to make 3, but I'll make the last one when I'm finishing. So I've made 2 single crochets there. Then I come here, also in this corner I make 3 single crochets. These help us bring out the corners properly. And now I'm going to put my plastic canvas. It's supposed to be here. It helps to hold this straight. So the hook has to go through here and also through the plastic canvas. I'm going to be skipping some because it's so hard to go through. So this is how we end it, and excuse me, this is what we have. This is one side, and then I have this also for the other side. So we have these two, and these are going to be put on these different sides. Like one side here is going to have this, and then another side also is going to have this. I still need to make one for the base, so I'm going to first mark out the base, and then we see what to do next. I'm going to use my stitch markers. So we want this to cover here. It has to cover like up to here. Yes, this is how we want it to cover. So and then this has to be here. So let's first put these ones together and see. This will come here, and then this one will come here. So this is one side. What we do on this side, we also do it the other side, but we want to find out how long we need the covers for here. So it has to be from here up to here. So